the government. I think
the budget breakfast was held at the Royal Papua Yacht Club, packed with business executives looking for the right B word. President of the Chamber of Business and Commerce, David Kon, described it as brave. A high-powered panel was on hand to point out the pros and cons of the budget. BSP's Frank Gamble raised concerns about the precedents the government has set by setting a deficit budget.
America, Europe, the UK, where the governments have been running deficit budgets, well, forever really, look at the mess they're in. And I hope and pray that the money that comes in from the LNG and other projects is sufficient to reverse the gap in 5-6 years' time. One of my concerns with that, of course, is that once you start down a road of deficit budgets, it's a drug, and it's a drug that's very, very difficult to shake your addiction to.
Director of the National Research Institute, Dr. Thomas Webster, called on all politicians to responsibly implement the budget, given that for the first time it has been mapped out over a 5-year period.
There's more money for goods and services, construction and so forth. Hopefully we'll see a lot more money being spent in the provinces and the districts. And if it's not taken out of the local economy and to Australia or to Port Moresby and so on, we should see a lot of business and transactions and more economic activity happening in the rural areas.
The government's move to give more funds to the provinces, they say, is positive, but capacity constraints will be a challenge.
Revenue settings for the budget and the assumptions that are being made there, they are looking at the global economy to re-accelerate in 2013 and for commodity prices to follow that re-acceleration. At the moment, the copper and the oil price is well below the spot price, and also the government is making the assumption that this big increase in government expenditure will lead to an increase in government revenues.
While Deloitte has questioned whether policy in executing the budget is enough, PNG in prior years has not been able to get the money to areas that need it the most. The budget is founded on a sound analysis of the current economic climate.